I feel much cleaner now.
Okay.
What's up? Hi. I missed you, Ducky.
Hello.
Hi. Oh,
How's
shoot, I missed.
everything going?
It's good for me. How's it for you?
Great. I've been playing Valheim and my base looks amazing. Like massive
Uh-huh.
changes to my base.
You should show me. Are you playing it right now on stream?
Mm-hmm.
I'll go look. Okay, I'm looking.
What are you looking at?
Your stream. Show me your base.
Oh, okay.
Do you have a fucking boarhead on? Are you a Nosake?
I have a airhead on.
That's funny. Nosake.
So
I can't fucking say
initially
his name right now, apparently. Initially what?
initially I lived down there.
Uh-huh.
Yo, motherfucker.
Is that why it's flat over there?
Now I live over here. So this is workstations, farmland.
Yeah, it looks like a very Skyrimish farm.
And this is my kitchen.
Dude, it literally looks like Skyrim. I don't know
And
why,
then
but it really does.
this is my warehouse. So I'll have a lot of my chests in here.
Uh-huh.
And then secondary warehouse right here.
Uh-huh.
And then my furnace is right here.
Okay. Hi, Boots.
Furnaces.
Damn, that's a lot of furnaces.
Yep. So I'm using a mod that allows me to stack things in real quick as
Uh-huh.
long as I press Shift E. Reason why it's like this is when the ore comes out, it just rolls down. So
Mhm.
I can just come down here and just run.
Wow, okay.
And then over here in this area, we'll have our teleporter area.
Uh-huh.
But yeah, this is the base so far.
That looks
I am
cool.
very proud of this. It uses
You
0
should be. It looks
pillars
cool.
and it still has a lot of stability.
Oh, so you actually have to build things like up to code in
Yeah.
there. Interesting. I don't think I've ever seen a survival game like that before.
Yeah, it's fun.
It looks
I like
fun.
this game. It's just a matter of like getting everything set up.
Mhm.
I'll drop that.
You just drop shit in your house.
Yeah, it's because I need oh, there's more shit over there. I have to pick up the I need this. But what else do I need?
I like to imagine you can't even see inside the bear head. It's just fully fucking. You didn't even like skin it and take the skin or anything. It's just straight up the whole head.
Just smashes it on its head, and
Yeah.
there's
You
all
just
kinds of
stick your
squishy
head.
and nastiness.
Yeah. You stick your head through the windpipe.
Oh, I get to click a button.
Forge improvement. Thank you for the resub.
Yay! I'm so serious, Ducky.
Yeah.
I'm
Oh, I
happy
can.
to see you here. I missed you so bad. I think we all missed you a lot. Hi, Boots.
Yeah, schedule and life.
Yeah, I get it. I
But
understand why you weren't here. I just missed you.
George Bellows.
So while we're waiting, I'm hoping that Cytosis shows up. He's dealing with some stuff and started drinking again, so he might be passed out.
Okay.
Angels.
Oh,
Hey.
Jelly, the one shot for
Hey.
Sunday. Apparently, Rag's friend told him that he wasn't feeling it anymore, but obviously I didn't get told, so
Oh,
I didn't get to tell you or Danny.
yeah.
But
So
Rag
then,
apparently knew, and that's why he was MIA on Sunday.
why didn't he tell us? Or at least tell
That's
you?
kind of the question I posed. You know, I was like, dude, you were a no call, no show last week. What happened?
Uh-huh.
He's like, I thought my friend said he wasn't into it anymore. I'm like, that's news to me.
Yeah. Is he gonna show
Turn
up
my
tonight?
lights on.
Rag, it's not sounding like it.
Oh, okay. Did he at least say something this time?
Kevin said
He's
that he's not feeling good today.
Okay.
he's been typing for a while now, so I'm guessing I'm going to get a novel of some sorts.
Uh-huh.
Vinewood.
Back into the game. Fruit is also not feeling great,
Uh-huh.
so they may not be here.
Okay.
I mean, at this point, we could let Zegan and Ash get caught up with where the rest of the group is.
Uh-huh.
Basically, when you guys were still here, hey, there's Cytosis.
Hi.
Everyone had gone to bed, and then I did the next day for the people that were available. So we need to do that day for Ash and Zegan, and potentially Cytosis and Jin.
I mean, Jin was asleep that whole day.
Yeah. But that way everybody will be caught back up again.
Oh, it's just 5.
Guys,
Hi.
Hey.
I have bad news, sadly.
What?
Um, before I hate to freaking say it, and I genuinely having to say it, due to mental and life issues, I sadly will have to step away from D&D for a bit due to just the issues it will cause in the middle of D&D, and I don't want to be disrupted to you guys. And I just want to say that. I'm so sorry, guys.
It's okay. You don't have to apologize. Things happen.
I'm so sorry, guys. I'll be seeing you guys around. I appreciate all of you. Thank you so much for the time.
It's all good.
It's all good.
I'll be seeing
Did I miss something?
Sorry,
The
guys.
fuck?
Kevin walking in 15 minutes late with Starbucks.
What's up with Sim? Like family emergencies or some shit?
Yeah,
Basically.
he's got a lot going on right now, and for his mental well-being, he needs to reduce the things on his plate.
Oh, okay.
And part of that is that, like, if you've watched his streams lately, 60 to 70% of his stream is BRB. And that's because his family is constantly up his ass about things. And he's afraid that D&D is going to end up the same way. And it's causing him like all kinds of mental stress that Burrow doesn't need right now. So like absolutely all of the love and support for him.
Yeah, hoping the best. I mean, I watch his stream, but I don't pay attention, so I'm just yeah.
Well, I told him like when he's ready to come back, by all means, like he's got a spot. You know, he's our friend. We love him to death, and all of the love and support.
Christ meme. Is this the time?
Yeah. Hope shit goes well, man. Also, I don't think Rag's making it today.
Yeah. I had to basically jump his shit to get him to talk to me, and his long and short of it is he's not joining, he's not having fun, and he's mad at me. So.
Huh?
Yep. He says he can't talk to me about it without getting heated and yelling at me, and he knows that yelling at me is going to cause a fucking problem. So.
He does have a hard time with words. And not like words, but like, you know, emotions. I mean, but who doesn't, right? Trying to put your emotions into words. It's difficult.
Oh yeah, communication issues are something I'm very well acquainted with.
Oh yeah, with this group.
Jesus Christ.
Man, you can just farm us for experience at that point.
That's crazy. Oh no.
Yeah, I hope Sam the best. I mean, I think he had that issue before. I think, or similarly, when we initially.
Yeah, this was
Felix,
part of
remember?
the problem that he was concerned with initially, and this is why he said no at first. Is
Yeah.
he didn't want to be a problem for us, and I respect that. I just want to make sure that Sight knows that, you know, his friends appreciate him. That we are going to support him when we can, and he's got a spot if he wants to come back.
Yeah, damn, I kind of feel bad now. Maybe I should game with him. I think I game with him like one time. That was it.
Well, I mean, even then, like I said, a lot of his streams are BRB screen because he keeps getting pulled away. Like he was playing League with Fruit, Fish, and I, and multiple times during the game, like he got pulled away from phone calls and people showing up.
Damn. That's rough. Man, you guys all have such nice families. It's like a common theme.
My family is nice.
Not the way you talk about them.
I think that was the facetious comment.
Yes, it was.
Oh, it went over my head.
I was just telling Grell some of the crazy shit my family's done last night. Like
normal.
Oh, I didn't know you can mute and soundboard. All right.
I didn't know you could either.
Yeah.
What
Tell
the
you that to
hell?
be active.
You have to be citrus specifically. Nobody else can do it.
So let me get my document open again, and we can get our EP people caught up. Zegan, I did borrow your character for a little outing, and you made some money off of it, so I adjusted your money accordingly.
Oh, thanks.
Yeah, you played punching bag for Alara, which was funny because Alara was like, "I got this, bitch," and they all looked at you and said, "Ooh, food."
Yeah.
I need context.
You had some
We went on
strength
like a
ability.
yeah, we went on like a mini quest just for some extra gold while Rec was tinkering and stuff. And we killed some wolves and they all wanted to kill you.
Nice. Did I live?
Yes. I lived, bitch.
Yeah, Rec was reading the alchemy
yeah.
book at the alchemist
Yeah.
place.
I forgot
Yeah,
what it was.
if you're in game, do a long rest because we used all of your lay on hand charges to keep you alive.
Damn, I was that fucking aggro? Holy shit.
Dude, they wanted your nuts.
I need to long rest too. Long rest.
Yeah, you were down to like 4 HP at one point.
What the fuck? I have almost 50. That's crazy. I mean, yeah, it is your monsters. They do a lot of damage.
Dude, it was legit vanilla wolves. The problem was there were 3 of you and 5 of them, and when there's more than one of them engaged with you, their pack tactics give them advantage. So I was hitting you every turn.
Damn. Con save probably help.
Alara and all of you went back to the inn to rest for the night. So all of you were going to be long resting. What we're going to do now is we're going to do anything that Ash and Zegan want to do during that day. Flint slept most of the day from the exhaustion of running from the capital in 2 days. That should be like a week and a half journey. So I still need to draw out all of the towns too. I haven't done that yet. I'll try to do that this week. Yeah, they went out while you were reading and they came back like as you were finishing up.
Anything I'm needing
I'm
to
looking
do?
at your background, thinking that I'm playing Valheim, and I'm trying to use my arrow keys to turn around, but it's not working.
That's funny. So let's see. There's what Zarius was doing. Ash. Here we go, Ash. All right, so you ordered a bunch of equipment.
Yes. Dagger and scimitar.
You also ordered some electrum infused like steel arrows.
Yes. That was with the everything should have been paid off with the ore that I sold.
Yes, you bartered for everything, and so it came out as a wash.
That's crazy. Citrus, I don't think I don't think Grell is looking at the chat right now.
No, I am.
Oh, okay.
Fruit does bring up a good point that you did follow them to the redhead's place after you spent, a couple of hours stare/snoring at Zarius.
Okay, okay, I'll take the fucking damage. I don't know how many spell slots I used though. And it's already
you-
gone now.
You didn't do much as far as spell slots. You were just smashing things.
I know I used Hex.
Yeah, Hex and Hexblade's Curse.
I didn't use Hexblade's Curse.
You did on the one because it healed you.
Oh yeah, that's right, huh? Okay. I'll take
So,
2 of the magical
for the day
damage.
that you were waiting for your equipment to be done, what was Ash doing?
Ash was reading his book.
So were you
Actually,
just
no.
like,
Ash wanted to go to the guild while he was waiting.
alrighty. You going early or you going late? Because that changes who's there.
Let's see. What time did I go to get my or after the blacksmith?
Oh, let's see. Do.
Because I went to general store first. No, I went to blacksmith first, and then I went to general store. And then I was headed towards the guild.
That would have been like late afternoon, early evening.
Okay. Is there anybody open?
As far as the guild goes, yes. The front door to the town hall is closed but not locked. The Adventurers Guild holds very long hours because of the nature of what they do.
Yeah. So I'll head
You
to the Adventurers Guild then.
you would notice at this time of day only 2 of the counter spots are open instead of the 4. There's a older gentleman that you've dealt with once before, and then a younger lady that you've not seen up till now.
Okay, so it's not this. It's not the same bitch that almost caught me. That caught me stealing. That's great.
No,
So
she's off making dinner for her kid.
perfect. Single mom life. Um, I will go up to the older gentleman then.
Oh, good evening. What can I do for you?
Um, I'm here to inquire about what you guys possibly do with um the tokens of the fallen.
Oh, mostly we just ask for their guild insignias, and we mark them down as lost, and we take away the authority of their insignias.
Is there
Um,
anything special that you guys do? Is there an area for fallen adventurers?
if you're wishing to pay tribute, we do have uh, a chest for remembrance. It's not necessary to contribute, but if you would like to, you may. It is, if you go over to the stairs that you've seen the Guildmaster come down, there's a door. And if you open it, there's a singular chest. And it will accept anything that you have as a tribute to the fallen.
Okay. I appreciate that. I start walking, walking up the stairs, following the orders or following the instructions, and I make my way to the chest. Pulling out a note and the fucking hat.
Alrighty.
And I stand there looking at the hat and looking at the letter. And I open the chest and slowly place both inside.
All right. So when you open the chest, you expect to see a wooden bottom because it's not overly large. It's about 2 feet wide, 1.5 feet deep. When you lower the hat in, as soon as you let go, it vanishes. Same situation with the letter. You drop it in, and as soon as you let go, it's gone.
Remembering what the letter had, or remembering standing in front of the chest, just thinking back, giving a moment of silence.
Roll a
The
perception
letter,
check. Okay, continue.
the letter having the names of the fallen. Remembering, and at the bottom, a note, one saying, as useless as you were, you died useless.
Wow.
Wow.
And that was directed towards Seraphine.
That's hilarious. Damn.
That was, yeah. And underneath that saying, you died a horrible death, but hopefully this hat finds you wherever you are. And I take another 10 seconds of silence, and then I walk away.
When you turn around, you run into the guildmaster who has been standing behind you since you opened the door. When you bump into him, you know he's old from your previous engagement, so you immediately get ready to catch him because you think you're going to knock him over. However, running into him, he is a brick wall. He doesn't move at all, and you actually rebound off of him. And he's very warmly smiling down at you, and it's never easy losing friends, is it?
They weren't friends.
I was about
I
to
don't know what
say.
you're talking about.
Well, they had to have meant something to you if you're paying tribute.
Paid tribute because that damn Dragonborn wanted this hat so bad that they tried to steal it. They were happy and enjoyable with that hat. They may not have
Interesting.
started as a party, but they ended up as a party.
This shit that Tristan's doing is killing me.
Well, you should mute yourself so that your laughing doesn't interrupt.
I know. I'm sorry.
Supposed to be a sensitive moment, you bitch. You're
For real,
ruining
for
it.
real.
Other than the
Dude.
surfing part.
Okay, sure.
That caught me off guard, I'll admit.
Yeah, because you didn't know who it was for, huh? With
I
Ash's
expected it was
personality.
about the fucking abomination, but then you're just like, this bitch.
But regardless, even if they weren't a friend, they were still a tolerable party member that gradually got better in the end. And to watch them die like that suddenly, though I don't show compassion very well, still hurt somewhat. Hurt something. Like in my pinky. Like a thorn in my pinky. That's about the pain that I felt.
The warm and compassionate look on his face never falters, and he reaches up and lays his hand on your shoulder. And as he does, you realize that his hand is fucking big. He's not um he's not like James big, but he's big. And when he lays his hand on your shoulder, it is full of warmth and compassion and a strength that you're pretty sure he could pick you up by your shoulder if he wanted to. That's something, isn't it?
I guess. I mean, with the blessed lemon that I gave you to hold, it must be useless now, right?
He releases your shoulder, and he's currently wearing his evening clothes. So he's wearing cotton pants and a robe that's almost like what's that called? You've seen Bleach, right?
Yeah.
It's called
What?
fucking Hiyori.
Well, I'm specifically thinking about what's his name, Kyoraku, with the pink thing that he wears.
Wait,
In the
let me
robe?
look him up. Yeah, that's a Haori. Haori, if I can say it right.
Okay, so yeah, like that. And he reaches in and pulls the lemon out, and he goes from like the very warm, compassionate look to a rather stern and serious expression, and this item has lost none of its power. And he motions to the young lady at the counter, and she comes over holding a scroll and opens it, says the command word, and the lemon begins to glow. The scroll contained the identify spell. It is revealing the amount of magical power in the lemon.
I swear, if this is a resurrection lemon, can we keep him dead?
Um, Basically, the point that the Guildmaster is getting across is the power that was in this lemon still exists in this lemon.
So what is this lemon then? If it's not tied to the Dragonborn that needed it, that wanted it, and that craved it, what power does it have over this world?
I have not finished my investigations, but what I can tell you so far, this and any other like it were not born of that creature. They were created by whoever created your fallen comrade. I've met many a Dragonborn in my time, and they were not a typical Dragonborn descended from dragons. They were
Born from a lemon?
artificially created. And whatever being created them also created these lemons. These hold fragments of that being's power.
What would happen if one was diffused with the lemon?
I am not sure. I've called for an old acquaintance that is very magically inclined. I thought he would have been here by now, but I guess the bandits slowed him more than I expected. I'm sure he's fine though. His brother is quite strong.
There. Ash is recounting his travels so far, meeting a certain magician or a certain mage with a brother.
Oh, so you've met Oswald and James. Good to know
Yes.
they're well. Oswald is the one that I summoned. He's a unique individual, but truly brilliant. My hope was that he could investigate these lemons, and it's quite clear to tell that this is not a singular artifact. There are more. They call to each other. It's concerning how much power is in this one little fruit, and the fact that no matter what I do, I can't destroy it. We've tried dispel magic, we've tried destroy objects, and at that point, the hand he's holding it in flexes, and you see his forearm and bicep and shoulder all bulge. Veins are sticking out. It puts every ounce of strength he has into this lemon, and it compresses down from the size of a lemon to the size of a super ball. And he lets go, and it pops back to its original shape with no marks on it whatsoever.
What's a super ball?
You know the little bouncy rubber balls that you can get from the little quarter machines?
Oh, okay.
Not gonna lie, Eve, I was waiting for the what's a quarter machine since you're
I'll be honest,
so
me too.
young.
I know what a quarter
I
machine
expected to
is,
get
but
shit
it
for
would have
that.
been funny to say that. I do sometimes do that just to piss people off, but you know. What's a VHS?
Well, hopefully they are able to come here soon. I would like to know more and whether or not this can be um, just to see if one can merge with it.
I I had hoped that Oswald would have been here by now, but this does belong to you. If you would like to take it back, by all means, I'm not going to stop you.
No, I would appreciate if you were to find more information. There has to be a reason why the Dragonborn wanted it so bad. There has to be some sort of hidden secret, a reason why each time the Dragonborn took one of the lemons, they became stronger. In my head, in my mind, if I can hone that power, then I feel like there's insurmountable power within this.
Don't you hate when you're in the middle of typing something and your brain just says "fuck off, I'm done"?
That happens a lot.
Yeah, it happens a ton.
Alrighty.
Um, I leave I start walking downstairs and start to head out head out of the guild.
Roll
And
a Arcana check for while you're walking away. Yep, you're fine.
I'm gonna get smacked in the head for not saying bye to the guildmaster.
No, you're gonna
No.
get smacked on the ass.
I mean, the initial perception check was to see if you noticed that he was standing behind you. This is related to something else, and no, like you turn to walk away, and he returns the lemon to his garb, which reinforces the fact that you asked him to keep it safe, and he's going so far as keeping it on him at all times. That's how dedicated he is to keeping it safe.
Okay. Um, and then I just find a quiet place to sit down and read my thesaurus.
At this time, it's early evening, so the dinner crowds are out. There are plenty of benches around town that you could sit on, but there are people wandering by consistently.
I go towards an alley where there's not too much of a crowd, and I try to stay hidden.
Roll a stealth check. You're fairly sure you are only going to be noticed if you wish it.
Sounds good. So I find a nice little spot to sit down, and I pull my thesaurus out from the bag of holding and start reading.
So the evening passes, sun rises, it's early morning. Um, Zegan, you wake up stiff and sore.
Where am I waking up from?
You went back to the tavern with
Oh,
everybody
okay.
else. So you're at the tavern, and you had a very active previous day.
Can't remember where everybody is. What? Sorry, because is this like during the day that what's his face? Ash was having his wonderful eulogy,
That
or
was
is this after the day?
that was late
I'm be lost,
afternoon, early evening.
but I'm waking up on that day, right? Or the day after.
It would
Sorry,
be
I'm,
the
I'm
day
just trying to I'm just
after.
trying to figure it out because like I think
Oh no, for
I don't
sure.
know if
It's
I
it's
met.
been a minute. So
Yeah,
like where you left off, you had introduced yourself to the bulk of the group. You introduced yourself to Zarius, Alara, Rek. Um, you had an interesting conversation. Let's see.
so I'm just trying to find my bearings. 'Cause I remember the last thing I was trying to do was um go to the Adventurers Guild with the party to register to get everybody registered. So I don't know if we did that yet.
Let's see. Yeah, Rek had invited you to join the group. That was right before Ash went to do his shopping.
Yeah.
Rek went to the guild, scanned a map of the city, went to see Francis.
And then we had the new characters.
Zarius did his thing. He bought a map.
I guess just bottom line question is: are we registered as a group now, or I'm assuming yes. If I went on a quest with the Lari.
So you're not registered as a part of their group yet. They did go and reported that PP Pal and Serafina were dead, and wanted to rename the party, but a name hadn't been decided on yet.
Yeah, so that's why we came back to the tavern to think about it, and then that's when like you- that's when I met everybody else.
Yeah, like the rest of the group is trying to decide between the Quackers, mildly wanted, mostly legal, Shikari.
Okay. Yeah. No, I'm sorry, just getting my bearings.
Basically, when they went to do their errands, you hung out at the tavern still.
Yes, I will pop up and look for other people to kind of get funds moving and information found. Let's see, as far as the town goes, is there anywhere that's like an information broker?
Adventurers Guild.
Okay. I think I'll head there and check the status of our members and any
Knowledge
information
is
that I can find.
power. It's directly across the street. You walk out, saunter over, walk through the door, and it's kind of hustling and bustling. People are getting ready for the martial arts tournament that's going to happen, or combat
That's
tournament, I
right.
should say.
Send it for that too. I'll walk into the room and then I'll look for an available receptionist. Try
You
and see.
see at the counter, 3 of the 4 booths are taken. The one that is available is a compared to you, kid, but a man in his early 20s, uh, hair slicked back and pulled into a tight ponytail. You could tell he's trying very hard to act macho because anytime somebody looks at him, he and he notices, he like flexes a little bit.
I'll walk up, just like, morning, sir. Um, could I could bother you for some information about my party.
Hey man, welcome in. Hey, oh, your party. You're an adventurer then?
Yeah, I'm solo, but I've met another group who seem to be disbanding while at the same time reforming. And I just wanted to get like the official list of records for who's in that group.
A solo adventurer? That's wild, man. People that go by themselves, you're either really strong or you're crazy. Like, I'm strong, and he like flexes, and you can tell like he's a hick and he's trying to act like he's from the city, but he's definitely a country boy. Like,
Yeah,
I'm pre-
you seem very strong.
I'm pretty sure I could be a solo adventurer too if I wanted to, man, but I feel a higher calling with the guild, if you know what I mean.
I do. You have a very noble profession.
So, if you want information about another group, I don't want to get in trouble again because the guild master, I don't know if you've met him, he's a little strict sometimes, and when he says that, the people on either side of him snicker under their breath. If you want information, your best bet's to talk to that group so you don't get in trouble, man. I don't want to get in trouble. Um, you don't have an elevated status within the guild, do you? Can I see your guild insignia?
I dig from underneath my breastplate to pull out my insignia and hand it to this very strong person. Air quote.
You hold it out and he taps it with a little wooden wand and then taps a parchment and it jots down all your information and he kind of visibly relaxes a little bit. He's like, "Oh, uh, yeah, so I can't tell you particulars. If you knew the name of their group, I could probably tell you, man, but
I
uh, I,
believe the name was Assless Chaps. It seems like they
the
recently disbanded.
the entire room goes quiet when you say that. And you have the overwhelming feeling of you are being stared at by every conceivable direction.
I'll
Uh,
take a glance to look around.
about that time, an old man comes out of one of the back rooms behind the bar, kind of shuffles over to the counter. I remember who you're talking about. They were Chaffed Cheeks, and they haven't re-registered with a new name yet. Last I heard, they were still hanging around town. They had some business to attend to. Um, you probably find them wandering around somewhere. Were you looking for any information in particular?
Um, yeah, I was trying to see um if you knew any of the religion that they practiced. From what I've heard, they had a paladin dragonborn and a tiefling who was a cleric. From the rumors, just trying to get any information about their religion.
Off the top of my head, I don't know. Considering they're religious folk there, being cleric and paladin, my best guess is Zygar, but could be anything. I don't know. There's still people out there that worship other gods, even though they don't know they're wrong.
Yeah, I agree with you, but the guild doesn't keep a record. I thought they kept records of adventure information.
As far as we're concerned, we don't care who you worship as long as you're not going out of your way to cause problems with it.
I just nod.
As
Kind of,
far as we're
kind of.
concerned, you could worship a rock and we wouldn't really care as long as you're not throwing that rock at other people.
Sounds like you have experience with people worshiping rocks or something similar. So just kind of leave it there. Then
Yeah, we call those people primordial worshippers, but that's neither here nor there. And he kind of nods at you, turns around and walks it back into the back room.
Okay. Well, this is going lovely. And I look back at the country guy. Yeah, thanks for your help. It was great. Just flick him a silver coin. Where's inventory? I'll flick him a silver coin and where does this and I'll walk back out. Kind of fruitless from my endeavors. But I guess I will just cruise through the town, waiting to meet up with the rest of the people or the martial arts tournament when that comes, and try to get information that way. But I'm just gonna do that on the side. We don't have to. There's a roleplay that because I'm not even too sure what to kind of go for here. But I do know I'm looking out for a tiefling and maybe visiting PP Pal's grave.
That would be a bit of a trip. Let's see. You leave the Adventurers Guild. Roll a perception check.
Oh shit, my internet did that. Oh, did it not count my perception? Damn it. Do you guys not see a perception check?
Negative.
No.
Okay. Yeah, sorry, my internet's been kind of in and out.
It's all good.
Give me a sec to load up. Is that good? Fuck.
Still haven't seen anything come through.
What? Is it not? I rolled an 8. That's weird. Yeah, I just rolled an 8. Sorry. I don't know why it's not coming through, but
Refresh your page and try again. Like, I'm watching Ducky's screen. It's not showing up for him either.
that's weird.
Yeah, Roll20 gets funky really, really easy. So if you've had any kind of like network hiccup, it shits the bed very quickly.
Yeah, it just resets everything. All right, did that go through?
Damn, you're all kinds of like foobar because no, it still didn't go through.
You know what? I'm just gonna stream it in Discord.
How about Grell
Yeah,
just
I rolled a
rolls
16
for
this
you?
time.
All right, you rolled a 16? Okay.
Yeah.
So you walk out and you kind of look left and right, and then you hear a very distinct voice.
Do you have any other errands to run, princess?
Do you look in the direction of the voice?
Oh, I thought that was just like a sidebar thing. I didn't think that was
Yeah.
legit. Sorry.
No, that's why you were rolling a perception check.
Oh, I'm like, oh, what the fuck. As I look down, it's like this fucking little gremlin looking thing. No,
Wow.
I'm okay. Person. Because I don't know what temperance looks like, right? I just know that I'm looking for a tiefling.
Correct. And that's why I asked, like, do you look towards the voice or no?
Yeah, I look towards it, and that's my initial reaction because it scares the
Okay.
fuck out of me.
So yeah, you see a about a 5'6" tiefling with a shorter female. They're walking not quite arm in arm, but close. And he's looking down at her and kind of looking a little happy.
Sorry, were you lovely couple calling out towards me?
I don't know if Grell plans to script everything that I'm saying or not.
Say whatever you want, man.
So they were basically talking to each other, but the fact that Temperance has such a unique voice caught your attention, and then you
Oh,
saw a
that way.
tiefling, and then no, you play Temperance in this.
Okay. Tempest is just gonna look at him really awkwardly and be like, "Are you princess?"
Uh, my mistake. I'm gonna turn around, walk away, just because it's a very awkward situation. And just the feeling that I'm getting from this person doesn't seem like a familiar feeling. So I'm just gonna leave that very unique couple alone. Yeah, and I just NPC it, cruising around the city waiting for our party members to kind of group back. Just taking notes of the things I see and just going around collecting information from whatever I can.
Easy enough. Alara, what are you doing?
What point is it right now?
Right about now, I'd say it's mid-morning.
Okay. Is this still the same day that I had already done?
No, we're caught up.
Okay. Wait, let me remember where I left off with her. I think she just went back to the tavern and went to bed after the whole thing with Zarius, right?
No, you had followed Rec to the Tinkerer Ward
Right.
because you ran into him, and then
Mhm.
where we had left off, you guys were at the red-headed dwarf's house.
Alara left before Rick got there.
Oh,
Alara
you
like
just peeled off?
Yeah, Alara like spoke to Rick about the glaive and then like left.
Gotcha. Okay, so you just went back and took a nap?
Yeah.
Hey, I see a perception check finally.
Only like 15 minutes late.
So Zegan spends the rest of the day gathering information around town.
So I'm gonna go ahead and do the long rest.
All right, so Alara spends the night. Everybody else does their night. Next day hits, and everybody's officially on the same day now.
Yippee.
Yes.
Oh, also, is Jin coming or not?
I haven't gotten a response out of him. I think he fell asleep. Like I
Oh,
pinged him
probably.
and said, "Hey, are you alive?" And it's just been nothing.
Hmm. Okay.
I'm happy that we got everybody back on the same day. Um,
Yeah, it's a little chaotic.
I know Ducky needs to leave soon, and then Rag, of course, is not here. Yay, I caught my Glalie. So next morning hits. Rec, did you do anything during your long rest? Okay, so you just spent time working on that. Give me. Are you just doing the blueprint phase, or did you actually start fabricating? Knowing Rex's personality, you would absolutely do a blueprint first, like a full blueprint, before you started working. But with how efficient Rec usually is, you could have potentially done both. Oh, you would work on the blueprint. And once the blueprint's done, then you would start fabricating. So as far as fabricating goes, a lot of this is going to be made out of steel. So you're going to need to smelt the steel that you have and then start casting it into the shapes that you need. Probably the most complicated casting is going to be the barrel slash haft. Yeah, that would make it much easier. To try to do it with a portable kiln would be less than efficient. Okay, so if you only did the blueprints, roll a tinkering check for me. So you end up doing a full layout for the design. You run through the notes of different potential ammunition types. because you, as usual, are full of all kinds of ideas, and you need to go back and rule out what would be acceptable and what would be unacceptable based on your concerns. Then on the other side of the paper, you put down a list of materials that you're going to need. And then you also put down an estimate of how long you think it's going to take you to smelt the steel you need to use. And then also a couple of ideas on how to cast the barrel slash haft of the glaive. So feel free to add second revision blueprints to your inventory for the glaive. So generally with blueprints, there's a first draft, a second revision, and then the final blueprint. You got through 2 of the 3 stages. So you'll have to do one more session of tinkering to finish the blueprints and then begin fabricating. Yes. That way we remember where you're at. I'll type it for you so you can copy and paste. So the way that Lucky works is you have to call the reroll before you find out what the results are going to be. So in this specific situation, no, you would have had to call Lucky like right after you rolled. Not bad to get through 2 revisions though. Your blueprints would weigh about half a pound.
That's some heavy paper.
Well, Rec gets very involved with the blueprints they draw. So it's, you know how when you have like a big map or something, they roll it up and it's like a long cylinder? That's the kind of blueprint we're talking.
Okay.
Big chungus. So, Ducky, are you back?
Oh my gosh, I've been talking this whole time and I was muted.
Aw, bummer.
I've been back for 20 minutes.
Welcome
One great
back.
conversation.
Welcome back.
Yeah.
So, you spend, most of your evening studying your book. Do you spend the night in the alley or do you go to the tavern?
I spend the night in the alley.
Well, morning comes and you're still relatively close to the center of town. Um, what are you gonna do?
I want to go pick up my my stuff.
Do it to it.
So I head towards the blacksmith. Um, and I try to open the door. Is it open?
Roll a dexterity saving throw.
Oh God, it's not open.
It is now.
God damn it! They like the
So,
nines.
dude, to the nines, absolutely. You head over to the blacksmith to collect the items you have ordered because the prerequisite amount of time has passed. And you know that you don't sleep as much as a lot of other people, but your hope is that they are open. The sun has started to rise, should be okay. You head to the door of the forge. You notice that the forge isn't uh, billowing dark smoke yet, so he hasn't started forging for the day. You reach for the door, and as you do, the door swings open, and you attempt to step out of the way, which you do. However, in your haste to retreat, you do not retreat fully. The door hits both your right hand and your right knee. uh, you don't take any damage, but owie.
So I'm Peter Griffin right now when he trips and falls.
Uh-huh.
Okay, got it.
Yep, you're just like, ah.
Ah. Uh, obviously on the ground, I look up. I just ask the guy, are you open?"
Oh, yeah, I expected you yesterday. Welcome. Come on in. See what I have for you.
Yesterday, you said it'd take a whole day.
Well, it's been about a day and a half, but
Oh,
that's neither here nor there. Come on in, come on in. And when you step through the door, you are immediately hit with just an oppressive heat. The forge never goes out, but it's not always kept at like maximum intensity.
mhm.
Um, just based on the heat, you can tell he probably stoked the flame right before he started opening the door and windows.
Okay. So I'm assuming my order has been completed.
Oh yeah, that was done yesterday, not quite at dinner time. He reaches over and opens a cupboard, pulls out a quiver full of the arrows that you requested. These were, funny enough, the most time-consuming part of your request.
Why is that?
Infusing with Electrum infused True Silver is a little easier if you have a large surface. When you are infusing arrowheads and arrow shafts, it's the equivalent of like working filigree on jewelry. It's very detail oriented and slow.
Uh,
He hands the quiver over and then reaches back into the cupboard and pulls out a sheathed scimitar. You will want to take a little time reacquainting yourself with your weapon. It's going to be a little heavier now. And he shifts his hand upward, and the scimitar slides out of the scabbard and rolls forward towards you. He catches it with the other hand, spins it around his fingers, catches it by the back of the blade, and hands it to you hilt first. Your scimitar is about half a pound heavier than it was before. But you
So-
now have a silvered scimitar.
Silvered semi, 3.5 pounds. Okay.
So being
Um,
silvered, it does full damage against magical creatures, specifically magical creatures that like take half or no damage from non-magic weapons. It will do full damage.
okay. Anything else?
Well, aside from getting used to the weight difference, it will be more effective against magical creatures, and because you happened to have Electrum infused True Silver, this fun little toy now makes a very good conduit for magical energy. Should you have the ability to use magic or have friends that can use magic, the blade can hold a magical charge for about 10 minutes. I'm I'm just a smith now. I used to be a little bit of a an adventurer before I ran afoul of some subpar weaponry. Uh, so my tricks are a little limited, but let me see that. And he holds his hand out for you to pass back the scimitar.
Okay. I attempt to give it back the same way with the hilt facing towards him.
Ooh. Roll
That's why I
a
said attempt.
sleight of hand check. Not bad. You take a second and measure the difference in the weight and the difference in the balance. The balance point has moved about half an inch closer to the tip of the blade versus the handle. You take note of that and you mimic his movements of spinning the blade around, catching it by the back of the blade. You manage to avoid cutting yourself, but you definitely make a mental note that you need to practice with it more now that it is heavier. You need to reacquaint yourself. Old man blacksmith takes the sword from you and, well, these days I only ever use this for rekindling the forge, but why not? And he holds the scimitar out at arm's length in front of him in his left hand, places his right hand behind the blade. You see him take a deep breath and focuses, and a little mote of flame appears in the palm of his right hand. And he casts Firebolt into the back of your scimitar. The bolt hits the blade, and where you expected it to hit and diffuse or potentially throw sparks everywhere, the blade absorbs the spell. And now the cool silver scimitar is a shinier, almost like a liquid metal silver with lines of red glowing energy through it. It can maintain that energy for about 10 minutes, give or take. I'm sure you've seen your scimitar cut many a time now, and he turns around and slashes across a target dummy behind him. The blade goes through the target dummy almost like a stick through water, And no sooner does the blade clear than the target dummy bursts into flames at the point that it was slashed. Whatever spell you decide to infuse into it, you can do a little extra damage. Presuming it's an element that adds damage. I don't really have the magical prowess to test with much else, so I don't know if you can do uh, utility abilities. This is what I got.
All right. Thinking about the time Temperance cauterized Zarya's eye, maybe I can put Cure Wounds on my Simi so I can slash
The
people
spell.
and heal them.
The spell
Sounds like a
Temperance
great
didn't
idea.
use.
And
Thinking
then
of the time Temperance
my
didn't use
dagger.
this spell. I should put the spell on it.
Is my dagger also ready?
Oh, yeah, sure enough. And you kind of hesitate for a second as he sheathes the still glowing sword into the scabbard and tosses it to you. Because a standard scabbard, leather, maybe some wood, not going to hold up the heat very well. Roll a dexterity saving throw to see if you catch it. Thankfully, this was not a high check. The DC was 7. You fumble with it slightly and then wrap your hands around the scabbard, and the scabbard is cool to the touch, but as heavy as the sword was before, with it in the scabbard, it's even heavier. And you kind of get the idea that not only did he silver the weapon, he reinforced the scabbard, understanding that you might need to sheath this thing while it still had energy in it. He reaches into the cupboard again and pulls out your little dagger, also sheathed, ready to go. So this one doesn't have the same spell holding properties as the scimitar, but it is fully silvered, and same thing. Like, it will be fully effective against anything that is resistant to the means of mortal men.
All right. I appreciate that.
Then for your notes, for your Electrum infused True Silvered Scimitar,
Mhm.
any spell that is infused into it, if it is a damaging spell, it will do an extra d4 of damage of that element. So fire damage. If somebody were to put Thunder Wave into it, it would do thunder damage. And don't hesitate to experiment with different spells. I'm going to leave it at that.
Okay.
Unless you have somebody identify it, at which point then I'll give you all of the details.
Sounds good. Um, Dagger just is silver dagger. Quiver of arrows. How many arrows?
30.
30. Okay.
Yeah, they're true silvered steel arrows. So they have that same damage modifier that Stan's arrows had.
Was it D6, additional D6?
Yes.
Good.
And they are also effective against magical creatures like werewolves and whatnot.
He's just lining me up to kill someone.
Werewolves, vampires.
A werewolf.
You could try fighting a dragon, but I wouldn't recommend it.
Do it.
Well, we all
If
know
you do it, I'm
Greg's
getting the necklace.
backstory.
Rag's future story.
We all know Rag's future story, and we all know how it ends with my true silver weapons.
Still a better story than Twilight.
All we need is vampires.
Okay.
Oh, they exist.
Did the weight of the dagger change?
The weight of the dagger increased by a quarter of a pound.
So
It'd be 1.25.
there we go. Okay. Was there anything else?
I believe that was it. You wanted those 2 weapons and you wanted the 30 arrows. Did you have anything else in your notes for it?
No, that was it. I thanked the blacksmith, and then I start making my way in search of people that I actually know. I don't know anybody. I search for someone I know to see what's going on.
So you are currently in the smithing ward. You have a couple of options. You're debating if I want to make your roll for it.
Actually, Ash will go to the center of town. He's bound to find someone in the center of town, and then he'll sit there and wait. Because then Ash also has to start getting ready to head out. I mean, not Ash. Bryson has to start getting ready to head out.
Oh, where's Ash going?
So you head back to the center of town, and you stick to the shadows because that's what you're comfortable with. You're standing like under overhangs and whatnot, looking for anybody that you know.
Does Ash see anybody that he knows?
Momentai. There we go.
That was a wonderful breakfast, Princess. Shall we go shopping or back home? Oh, I was supposed to say that differently. Oh, I was reading it as I was.
Nice.
Or back
Temperance?
home.
Do I see Temperance here?
Roll a perception check.
Please no, please no, please no, please no, please no. No!
You hear a voice that you are very familiar with, and you lean out just far enough to see Temperance walking along with Francis, sounding a little sussy.
Ash doesn't bother. Ash goes back into hiding and hopes Temperance doesn't see him.
Roll a stealth check.
It's a +9. I better get something good. Oh, thank God.
Temperance rolls a 20.
Nat 20.
Boink. Yep. Temperance is love struck. Sees nothing.
I thought you were saying sees nuts.
I mean, a drink or two first, maybe.
Okay, well, Ash will sit down in the town square and in hopes he sees someone that he knows.
Other than temperance, apparently.
Other than Temperance.
Every time he sees Temperance, nope, 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 nope.
What's wrong with temperance?
Ash actually got along with Temperance.
I know temperance was like the only person Ash got along with.
Okay, well, I need to go. Hopefully next week I can stay longer, but right now it's
Sounds good, man. Thanks for the
Just
fun.
stop having a life. You'll be fine.
Yeah, cancel
Safe
everything and
travels.
only have D&D every day.
I solved your issue,
Alright.
buddy. There we go.
Laters. Thanks
All
for
right.
the game.
Take care.
See ya.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Peace.